Good morning, everyone. Let's get started. So, before we start with the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Sravanthi Chiruvellu. I hold overall 10 plus year experience in real time industry, and yes, also 8 plus year corporate training experience. Okay, I do train modules like Power BI, Tableau, Python, MySQL, Advanced Excel, which is completely related to data analysis. So can I take one line introduction of yours and shall we proceed with the session? Okay, guys, just if you are having any background education, if you're a fresher, tell me your background education, or if you're having any kind of experience, tell me your background, the last experience. Okay. Can I start with Nikhil? Hi, Nikhil. Good morning.
Hello, Sravanthi. Uh,
Hello,
I'm
Nikhil.
current, yeah, I'm currently working as a data tester. I have an
Okay.
experience on SQL. So further, I was trying to explore on the data analyst side. So I was looking through going through this class.
Oh, very good. So you're having experience on SQL as well. How many years experience do you hold, Nikhil?
Actually, 3 years.
3 years. That's great. And it's a good start. Thanks for your introduction. And can I go with Pavan Kumar? Hi, Pavan. One line introduction, guys. If you're not comfortable in audio, you can also put it in a chat box. Okay. Hi, Shreya. Can I have your introduction, please?
Yes. Hi, Shravanthi. I'm Shreya. So I have overall 4+ years of experience in ETLs. I was working on an implementation consultant. I took a break actually. It's been 3 months because of ML. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Great. So you're having already experience as a okay, can you come again as a
Implementation consultant.
ETL
Yes.
implementation
Yeah.
consultant? Okay. Now you took a break, and this break you wanted to get knowledge on data analysis and switch your career, right?
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
That's a very good start, guys. Welcome everyone. So let's begin with our session. So basically, we have few demo sessions free. You can go with all the demo sessions like today and tomorrow. Two sessions are free. You can go to these two sessions. Today is completely about theory, like
Okay.
what it is, what is about program and all we are going to discuss today. And tomorrow would be practical.
Hmm.
So, sorry, guys. So, based on that, you guys can decide and you guys can join. Okay. So, let me tell you first today's agenda, day one agenda. Like, we are going to discuss about entire overview of data analysis. Means, um, what it is, what is data analysis, why you have to choose it, and how we are going to do it. Okay. Then we are going to discuss about course modules. What are the modules I am going to give you and what its duration. Now, once you master this course, it's not only you can apply for data analyst. There are many more roles in the market like Power BI developer and all business analysts. So, what are the multiple job opportunities you guys are going to get? Then advantages of joining with us, why you have to join with us, okay? What is why DurgaSoft is so much important for you to join, what kind of a benefits we are giving you when you join this course, then entire learning process flow, like how my program, this program has been started and how we are going to help you in getting a job. Like, we are going to assist till you get a placement, right? Then we are
Yeah.
going to conclude, then tomorrow's topics. Okay, tomorrow's topics. So this is how I'm gonna take today's demo, and I hope if you have any doubts, last 10 to 15 minutes I'll give you time for Q&A also today and tomorrow also you'll get lot of time more than today. Of course, if you have any doubts, you can clear today also. And as in when I'm teaching any topic, immediately if you have it out, still you can raise your hand and you can ask. Okay, that would be not a problem. So
Sure.
yes, I have a PPT here, but I just go with a plain Excel sheet and I would help you to understand what it is exactly. So let's get started. So before we talk about data analysis, I would like to talk about what is data. Before we talk about data analysis, I would like to talk about what is data. Okay, so let's begin. So basically, if I ask you guys what is data, what would be your answer, guys? If I ask you what is data, what is your answer?
Uh,
Everyone. Yes,
it's a set of information or like,
correct.
yeah.
You're right. So, when I ask this question, data is nothing but we call it as information. People will say, ma'am, it's text, collection of facts, numbers, information. Even if you browse Google also, it will say something that is nothing but information. Of course, that's completely right. Data is nothing but information. And you guys know a data analyst, a business analyst, leave about data science, data analyst, anything. Leave about these things also. Even a data entrepreneur, a business owner, anyone who wanted to generate revenue, they need data. They need information. This is more important. So data is not only information, but data is also known as your revenue. What it is, data is not only information, data is revenue. Why? Because when there is no proper data, when there is no proper data, business really doesn't run properly. Okay, if there is no data, business doesn't really run properly. So revenue is generated based on the data only. That's clear. So data is not only information. From my demo, you're getting another point. Data is also known as indirectly, it will generate the revenue. Indirectly, it will generate the revenue.
Yep.
Now, data is divided into two types. One is structured and another one is unstructured. Okay. Why am I telling you about this structured and unstructured? Because, guys, we data analyst is going to deal with structured data. Let me tell you very much clearly. So data is basically divided into two types. One is your structured data and another one is your unstructured data. So what is a structured data? Structured data is nothing but a data which is enclosed in the form of a table. Okay, a data which is enclosed in the form of a table. Now, what is table? Table is nothing but a combination of multiple rows and columns. Combining multiple rows and columns together is known as a table. Table is nothing but you're combining multiple rows and columns together is known as a table, and that table is nothing but it comes under your structured data. So, why am I saying this is because a data analyst, okay, a data analyst is a person, we are a person who is going to deal with only structured data. Okay, in SQL, so few of them are from SQL background also here, one or two people. So in SQL also, if you heard about it, there is something called RDBMS. So as per RDBMS guidelines, RDBMS rules, we are supposed to deal with only a structured data. Means it is going to deal with only tables and views. Then you can think, ma'am, then what is this unstructured data? Of course, unstructured data will also convey you information. So that is nothing but unstructured data here would be different things like, it have images, pictures, videos, audios, and so on. So, unstructured data is like, which is in the form of images, pictures, videos, and all audios. This is nothing but your unstructured data. You watch news, you'll get information. You listen to the audio, you'll get information. So, all these are nothing but your unstructured data. But, guys, we cannot process this data. You cannot manipulate, you cannot write it. You'll get information, you'll take information and you'll leave it. That is your unstructured data. But a data which is in the form of a table, it can be manipulated, it can be written, it can be processed, and out of it, we can make the conclusions. Okay, am I clear on this point? Any doubts on this particular point, guys?
No, good.
Good. Shreya is good. What about Kalyani, Nikhil, Pavan? At least can I get one thumbs up, please, guys? If I'm too fast, let me know. Are we good? Kalyani, Nikhil, Pavan. Yes, no. You can put it in a chat box, you can put a thumbs up and everything. Okay? Very good. Thank you. So now let's start. This is a basic data. Now let's get started with data analysis. Okay, let's understand what is data analysis. So coming to data analysis, see, important point. I'm going to teach you what it is and why you have to choose for it and how you are going to prepare it in a real time. How you are going to prepare it in a real time. So let's understand what is data analysis. Okay. So, first, initially 15 to 20 minutes, it's all about your subject. Then we are talking about other things. Okay. So, let me tell you a person who is dealing with data analysis, the designation is known as your data analyst. Is a person who deal with analysis is known as a data analyst. And this data analyst in real time going to generate the report or business insights or maybe a dashboard, whatever the business is in need of, right? He will be providing all this to whom? To the business. So, data analyst is a person who is going to generate the reports, insights, and give it to whom? He's going to give it to the business. Okay, now business looking at these reports and insights, what they are going to do is they are going to do a decision making. They are going to do a decision making. Once a proper decision is taken by the business, what generally happens is generally they can go and generate the revenue. So let me come one more time. Data analyst is a person who is generating a reports and insights for the business. I'll very much clearly tell you what is this report. He's going to build a report for a business. So business looking at means business in the sense the organization we can call. So whosoever assigning us work for them, the business, they will be looking at this report. Okay, they will be looking at this report and they are going to do what? They are going to do a decision making. Okay, we do a conclusions and we give insights, but decision making is in the hands of business. That is also very much important thing, right? So only right decision is taken when proper stats is in front of you. Right. When proper stats are not in front of you, you cannot take a wise decision. Once a decision is right, then it's gonna be easy for any business to get into profits, generate the revenue. And if our business, our organization is in profits, indirectly we are also getting a very good perks like salary, increase in hikes and all. So this is how it's gonna be benefit to us in return. So what is our work? Our work to generate a report. Yes. Any doubts on this point? Any doubts? Are we good on this point? Yes.
Yes.
I just wanted you guys to be like, talk and ask your doubts, right? Try to communicate. So now, what is our work? By this, what does it mean? Our work is to generate a reports or give a business insight. So this is the most important point. And our focus is now, see, decision making is in the hands of business. How do they generate revenue is also in the hands of business. Everything is in the hands of business. But what is there in our hands? A large data. It's a big data and powerful tools like Power BI, SQL and all. So using these tools, we are going to process the data and we are going to prepare a dashboard and deliver to them. So how you're going to prepare this reports and dashboard is the point where we are going to learn now. Okay, that is the most and important point, which is gonna be like your day-to-day job work. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's understand how you're going to do it in your real time. So let me just take a plain page again. How do you generate report? How do you generate the report in real time? Okay, let's get started. So, um, fine. So I have somewhere around 4+ students here today who joined the demo. So let's understand, you people liked my demo and you joined my classes and even you got a job. Just imagine, and this is what our future, if we plan it correctly, this is our future, right? We'll get a job for sure as a data analyst. So you got a job in one good company, let it be Microsoft, your dream company, Google, AMD, HSBC, whatever the companies you have, like Capgemini you wanted, or maybe even a startup, whatever is coming in your bucket. It's not wrong, right? So you're getting a job as a data analyst. So as soon as you get a job, what happens? You go to your company, your organization. Like beginning 1 week to 10 days, you might face that honeymoon period, like maybe you don't have to work 1 week, like they are giving you access to credentials and access to your laptop, trying to introduce you to colleagues, managers, VPs, trying to understand the organization, all norms and all, and maybe getting access to staff area, lift area, and so on. Like this 1 week to 10 days, you might not have any work. But when your work gets started, right? When your work gets started, after a small demo taken by your manager or whosoever is going to assign you work, the first thing what they are going to give you is they are going to give you access to a place called data warehouse. What they are going to do? They're going to give you access to a place called data warehouse. What is this data warehouse? This data warehouse is nothing but it's a place where it's gonna store multiple tables. What it is? It's a place where it's gonna store a multiple tables, and this tables, I mean this data warehouse, you're getting access to it. So let me write here as a heading. This is nothing but data warehouse. The first thing, you're given access to this particular thing and it has a multiple tables. This table consists of the actual original information of your client. Means whatever the project related details are there, that is processed and kept in different tables, and that is there the original data inside into it. Okay, and at the same time, you're also given something called BRD. What was given to you guys? BRD. Now, what is this BRD? BRD is nothing but business required document. BRD is what? Business required document. Let me write it clearly. So, this business required document will actually it's a very good guidelines or the things, the requirements which is needed for the business. They were kept in a points like this. So whatever they wanted, they go and write in this BRD. Of course, this BRD also consists of a few other things like from where you can get data and all. But the most important things under this BRD, it will consist of what is the requirement, project details, and what you actually have to deliver to the business. So as of now, I'm keeping a blank lines with some points. We'll go and learn what are they. With an example, I'm going to tell you what it is. So this is what initially you were given access to these tables, and you were also given access to this data, sorry, business required document. So and one meeting will be also arranged to try to understand about the requirement. Okay, after the handing over this BRD and data warehouse access and after a meeting, then your work is going to get started. Okay, now Now, you being a data analyst, what you're going to do is first rule, first thing, you're supposed to go and read each point without, missing each thing. You're going to learn about each and every point of this document, and you try to understand in order to meet this requirement, you're supposed to collect data from this table, okay? This table and this table and also from this table. Of course, I have multiple tables here, but you're collecting from only few tables out of this data warehouse because that is good enough to meet this requirement. Okay, so the first point here is, oh, I'm sorry, guys, I'm really sorry. 1 second, I'll just adjust it. Okay, so the first point here is your nothing but collection of data. What it is? Collection of data. The collection of data is nothing but you're trying to collect the right and right amount of data. When I say right amount means what? Quantity means though you know what to collect, but how much you have to collect is also important. Like the businessmen go and check for last 6 quarters, last 3 months, last 7 days data. It depends upon their requirement. So based on how much data they need and what all columns, what from which tables, what columns they need, all those depend upon your BRD. So looking at this stats, this requirement, you go and collect data from this table. So this is your first step in analysis. Okay, so far it's clear. Before I proceed, so far is it clear? Kalyani, Shreya, Pavan, Nikhil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. This time people responded. And second point here is transformation of data. What is your second point? Transformation of data. So what is transformation of data? Yes, you have collected data from multiple tables. After collecting the data from multiple tables, you are supposed to transform it. Like, you're supposed to remove, when you get data, there is a chances, of course, you will have lot many duplicates, okay? And whenever you have lot many duplicates, you cannot actually get the right output. Lot of duplicates, null values, and you might also have lot of errors, some extra spaces. So whatever you're having, right, it's difficult for you to get the right answer. So in order to get a right answer, and sometimes you are also supposed to fix currency as per the country you're working for. So all this is nothing but you're cleaning your data. Like you transform, then only you'll get a right output. Correct. So your second step is nothing but cleaning your data is known as your uh, transformation of data. Cleaning your data is known as your transformation of data. And how do you transform it? Basically, in Power BI, we use Power Query. In SQL, using SQL, Excel, Python, everywhere you can do a perform cleaning. But mostly used tool is Power Query. It's a very easy tool to clean this data. Okay. And then next comes your data modeling. So I have one question for you guys. Just look at this picture. Looking at this picture, you guys can understand from how many tables I have actually collected the data. Can I know from, look at this picture diagram. So from how many tables I actually collected the data, guys? Yes. Look at the diagram and tell me. This diagram,
3.
what it is? 3. Correct. That's what you said, right?
Yes, yeah.
Correct. So I have collected from 3 tables. There are 6. To see, there are 6. So in real time also there will be hundreds. No matter what, depending upon this thing, you might see hundreds of tables. Okay, depending upon organization, big data, and how many projects has been completed so far. You will have so many tables, but out of them, you are collected from 3 tables. Out of them, you have collected from which table? Three tables based on this requirement, right? So, um, now let's understand. I'll put these tables here. Let's understand. You are doing some you're doing a project which is related to some international product sales, and under this, what you actually have is in international product sales means across different regions you are selling the products. So what is the business is asking this type of questions. First question is, what is the region wise sales, how my sales is happening in different regions, okay? And what is the top 10 products mostly used one in all of the projects? To understand the quality of the products, they can also try to see what is the customer retention percentage and what is year over year revenue percentage, what is YTD, QTD, and so on. So basically, there would be many. So these are the five basic requirements my business is having, and they are asking you to go and give solution for this report and put it in a proper dashboard or whatever that is the requirement. Now, in order to get this, only we collected data and we cleanse the data. So, what is data modeling here is you're trying to build a relationship between between multiple tables having common column is known as your data modeling. So let's understand, in my table one, it's talking about the location details. Like location means it's talking about region, country, state, maybe postal code. This kind of details, my table one is talking about location details. And my table two is talking about fact measures like what is sales, profit, maybe cost of goods sold. One second. Cost of goods sold, discount, quantity. This kind of measure values this table is having. And this is having other details like products, customer details, and products, customer details. Then it is also having like, one second, orders details, ship details. So something like some other details has been there in this third table. So now, whenever, for example, let's go with at least first two KPIs. If you wanted region wise sales, region is in this table and sales is in this table. So you need two tables in order to meet the requirement. You need two tables in order to meet the requirement. So what you'll do for that, you build a relationship between these two tables. You build a relationship between two tables. Now, when you build a relationship, only you'll get answer. If there is no connection here, you don't get right answer because region is here, sales is here. How will you get answer? When you have a relationship. So, same way, top 10 products based on profit. Profit is here, products is here. So, again, you go and build a relationship here. You go and build a relationship. When you have a relationship between these tables, then only you can generate the output. So that is why how you build maybe some common column. You might have region ID, product ID, customer ID. So based on that IDs, you go and build a relationship between these multiple tables, and that is nothing but your data modeling. Am I clear? Am I clear? Data modeling is very crucial step. You have to perform it very well. Yes, am I
Yes.
clear, guys?
Yep.
Any doubts? Because most of the people will fail at this data modeling stage. So that's why I'm asking repeatedly. Any doubts? Only Shreya answered. Kalyani, Nikhil, Pavan, Radhika. What about others? Any doubts so far? If not understood, let me know. Don't feel, what ma'am will think. I'll not think anything. I will repeat. That's it. Okay, guys. Nikhil also clear. Radhika also clear. Good. Pavan, Kalyani. Very good. So most of them are clear. So let's continue with another step. The next step is known as analyzing. So just let me make some space. Okay, fine. The next step here is analyzing. Analyzing is nothing but giving solutions to business problems is known as your analyzing. For example, you have KPIs here. Let's go with first one, that is region-wise sales. So you have north, south, east, west. You have four regions. So let's understand. North is 25 percentage. South is 25 and East is 15 and West is doing 35 percentage, right? So whenever you answer this percentage, you perform anything. You just do drag and drop, you write DAX, you do some stored procedure, whatever you follow. When you're getting this solution, you're giving solution this question, that is known as your analyzing. Then after getting solution, whatever the solution you have, you're trying to plot them in a picture. You know, maybe I'm trying to plot in a pie chart. I'm trying to plot in a pie chart. So let's understand this is, one second, north, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. So let's understand north here is 25 percentage, south also 25 percentage, 15 percentage. Just a minute. 35 percentage. So north and south is 25, 25, east is 15 percentage, and west is 35 percentage. So you can look at the biggest slice, which is 35 percentage, and east is sharing the lowest slice, which is 15 percentage, and they both are sharing equal slices. So whatever the output is there, you're putting in some chart. This is known as your pie chart. You use any chart, not for this requirement, but for different requirements, different charts. You use pie chart, donut chart, waterfall chart, area chart, column chart, bar chart, line chart, any chart you use, that is nothing but your visualization. Putting all of them together is nothing but dashboard. So my fifth step here is visualization. So visualization is nothing but you're trying to put output in a pictorial representation is known as your visualization. And once you prepare your dashboard, right, using cards, tiles, slices, and everything, what you do, you go and publish it. So publishing is nothing but you're trying to share your output, share your report to end user. So that is the end of it. So we basically use Power BI services. I'll show you real time how it looks like. You go and publish it to your end user. You share it to your colleagues, to your end user. So once you share it to your end user, you'll get a feedback. If everything is good, then you'll make your dashboard live, or else you'll get a feedback. You have to work on the feedback and then move your dashboard from your development stage to your production stage. So after that, you will be also dealing with the maintenance of that particular dashboard. So this is the life cycle of data analysis. Uh, any doubts, please go ahead and ask, guys. That's all about data analysis. How do you prepare a report? So, but related to any point you have a doubt, let me know, or else we'll go to the next topic. Yes. Shreya, Radhika, Pavan, Nikhil, Kalyani. Any doubts? Are we good with this like 6 steps? Yes. Everyone, please do respond. Please be interactive, guys.
Yeah, good.
Very good. Thank you. Now let's understand next topics. And this is the most important part of the demo, and we are done with it. And let's understand why choose it. Yes, I'm giving Python, but apart from Python, one point I would like to highlight, it's a non-coding program with good package. And second thing, it's a non-coding program with good package. And second thing is, you're also having, the tools we use here are very user-friendly and easy to learn. Okay, easy to learn. And again, tools we the tools we use here, especially your Power BI tools, here the tools we use here, the license of it is cheaper when compared to other tools. So when it is cheaper, right? So what basically happens is we can go, and when these tools are cheaper, we can go and get huge demand in the market. If the business is getting a Power BI for lower price, the license, it's easy for them to uh, get migrated to Power BI itself, right? So that's all. What are the tools and technologies we have to learn? I'll tell you. That is the next topic. So that is why there was a huge demand in the market for this course. So let me explain you. We are teaching Power BI. When you coming to BI tools, when you compare to other tools like Tableau, ClickView, or any other business intelligence tool, so this license is cheaper. So business, even in my current company, we have migrated from Tableau to Power BI. So that's how it will be. So that is why you have to choose this program. Yes, you asked what are the modules I'm teaching. I'll go and tell you what course modules I'm covering, and at the same time, I'll tell you what are the job opportunities. It is a part of the demo. Okay, fine. Advanced Excel, MySQL, and Advanced Excel is nothing but it is known as a spreadsheet. If you go and master only Advanced Excel, you can apply as a MIS analyst. And SQL, MySQL is a tool where we write a programming language called SQL. It's a programming language. If you master this course, you can apply as a SQL developer. You can apply as a SQL developer. And Power BI is known as your business intelligence tool. If you learn Power BI along with SQL, you can also apply as a Power BI developer. Then Python is known as a scripting language. We are going to teach you related to data analysis. And when you master all these courses, you can apply as a data analyst. and business analyst. So that is it. These are the different tools and different job opportunities. I repeat, if you just master Excel, you can apply as a MIS analyst. If you master SQL, you can apply as a SQL developer. If you master Power BI and also SQL, both of them together, you become a Power BI developer. And if you learn all the tools, like all of them, you can apply as a data analyst and also business analyst. So these are the course modules, and these are the job opportunities you get into. Any doubt?
So, is this the same sequence like we have taught here now?
Yes, as of now, actually, whichever the sequence it is, it doesn't matter. But for morning batch, this is the same sequence we are following now. Yes, but it doesn't matter. You start even with Python, it doesn't matter. That is what I wanted to say because most of them starts with Python, Power BI, SQL. So as of now, the same batch timings, right? It is the same sequence.
So, is the evening batches also started? This one?
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Uh, this is one batch, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. We also have immediately 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. And we are also having something called 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. These are the three fresh batches getting started. So 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Yesterday only it started. 10:30 to 11:30 also getting started. 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. is getting started from this Thursday. Means today and tomorrow is demo, and from Thursday classes will get started. If you wanted to join any of them, you can join. If you wanted a flexi batch, we'll give you
Yeah.
that as
Yeah.
batch also given.
So,
So one
mm,
thing, if you guys are okay with this 8:30, 9:30, we can continue. Here, if because this is a fresh batch we are starting, if you wanted some changes in the timings also, we'll still do. If you wanted 8 to 9 also, we'll do. Because most of them will have their colleges, offices, right? If you want, I will do 8 to 9 as well.
yeah, yeah. Just the thing is like the
Guys,
sequence of model could be changed. Maybe like the Python and then Power BI.
we can change, no problem. You wanted me to change, then no problem.
Yes. So, yeah, I think that will be useful as of now. So that's right.
We discuss in the class as per student requirement, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. No,
Yeah.
every tool is independent. It's not
Hmm.
okay. After you learn Excel, only you'll get Power BI. After Power BI,
Hmm.
only SQL. It's not like that. All of them are independent. If you're learning independent tools only, you are applying for this job opportunities, right? So you don't have to worry about the sequence. We can go with according to the student's requirement also. And what about the timings, guys? You guys are happy with the timings? If you guys are joining, which timings you are happy? Can I just know about it? Because accordingly we can plan our timings also, right? So
Yeah. Hmm.
yes, in detail we are going to learn, Kalyani. Yes. Can I know the timings are good? Any changes anyone would like to just if you are Kalyani saying timings are good. What about other Hitesh, Shreya?
Yeah, for me, either 8:30 or AM or the 8:30 PM will be fine. Maybe like
Uh,
after the demo, I'll decide on this one. Yeah.
very good. So others are good. Nikhil, Radhika. Okay.
And what about the duration? Yeah. So,
I'm coming to that course duration.
yeah.
Maximum it will get complete in 3 months. It's 2.5 to 3 months course duration. And then this is the batch timings and advantages, right? You have a flexi batch. You can switch in between. You have a flexi batch where you can switch in between. And then, 1 second, little bit down, I'll scroll. So you have a flexi batch. Then also you have recording access. Then also you have a multiple access batch. At the time you wanted to join multiple batch, you can join. Flexi batch is there, recording access also there. This is from my side, I'm giving to my students. So this is what we have. Clear on this, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, just about projects and then we'll jump into this thing. Projects are finance and banking, healthcare, finance and banking, healthcare. Then you have e-commerce and retail. So these are the three different projects we are having. Finance and banking, healthcare, e-commerce and retail. Okay, now let me go back here to the agenda. So we have completed entire overview, modules and duration, job opportunities, advantages. So this are left learning process flow. I'll just go with PPT here. 1 second, I have a PPT. So, in learning process flow, I'll help you out. So, first, it's about classroom sessions. You can read instead of theory subject, you can read it as a classroom sessions. In this classroom sessions, you will be covered everything practicals, theory. Here itself, I'll give you notes, anything related to homeworks, classwork, everything will be covered in this theory subject, the first point. So, once you are done this within 3 months, then your allocated assignments. Assignments are something you're going to do it individually. Assignments are something you're going to do it individually. You have 100 plus, 50 plus case scenarios on each module where you're supposed to solve it by yourself individually. So once the assignment is done, you're allocated the project. Project I have already shown you. Three projects are there. One is finance and banking, healthcare, and your e-commerce and retail. Most important projects across the globe, I can say, because we have seen how the percentage of a business is running across these domains. So these three domains were selected. So these three projects are given. So these three projects, so whosoever completed assignments, for them we are going to form as a group, and at least 6 people will work on a project from each batch. Then you have a resume building and interview questions. Where you are supposed to prepare your career preparation. So we will assist you how to build your resume, and we will be also going and assist you how do you prepare on interviews. We will be giving booklets, soft copies where you go and learn entire data analysis. So once you are done with this interview questions and resume building, and then comes your mock interview, this is completely optional. You can decide. So, but one thing you should say, Ma'am, my resume is ready. I'm good with my interview questions. Let us know 48 hours before. When you let us know 48 hours before, we are going to assist someone who is going to help you out. Okay. who is going to help you out to take your mock interview. Once you're done with this mock interview, then you will be getting into placement assistance. Okay, then you're getting into placement assistance. So placement assistance is like which will help you to land in your dream job. So Durgasoft is really very good at showing you placements even for freshers and experienced candidates. I can also show you placements from my side. So that's how the entire learning process flow will be there. Any doubts here, guys? Any doubts here?
Hello, hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, in the syllabus there are six project mentioned. Mother. So
Okay,
we,
that is to showcase, but guys, one project is really good enough to do. If you want, we can give you. I have overall 8 projects with me. It's not six only, 8 projects, but you'll not have enough time to do. These three are really good enough. If you want, I will give you more. That's not a big problem because projects are something I'll just guide you how to do, and you're supposed to do it. So if you 6 people sit together on a group call, a Zoom call, and you do it, and you just go and deliver it to me, I behave like your client, and you let me know. So 1 or 2 projects will give you good experience, and that are good enough for you to keep it in your resume as well. Yeah. Okay.
So, like with the AI, so is it uh, right now? So how the market will be now? So
Regarding job opportunities, you're saying,
yeah,
Shreya?
in the data analyst, because AI is there, no? Like how should we use AI here?
Yes. So I'm also going to show you 2 to 3 classes using ChatGPT and Copilot. How can you generate your dashboards? Basically, tomorrow also you have one practical session that will help you to understand how I'm going to teach you the practicals. That is also a part of it is also like a AI in Power BI itself. So basically, my teaching is 99% focused on traditional method of data analysis. So when you learn this traditional method, then it's for you, it's going to be very easy for you how to use AI. Using AI is very easy because it is going to do everything for us. But we are going to use, some technical skills and some traditional method how the days has been started for this data analysis. That method we are going to follow. Directly, if you jump into AI now, you'll not understand anything. First, trying to understand subject data, how to process it, and how to, go through all these steps. Apart from that, you are supposed to understand performance, optimization. When you understand all these things only, the data cycle, then only it's going to be easy for you to use AI. Okay, so in job markets they will ask AI also, I agree, but without that also you're getting job. If they're asking, you can put it in your resume because it's easy. I'll show you how you can do it. But the most important thing is actually understanding the flow of data, the processing of the data. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think the data analyst most of the time I think end of the projects they need to work on the storytelling as well, you know? So this
Yes,
this
that's
will
how
give a
you supposed to. That's what I said, right? 6 people doing a project, right? And I am going to explain you how you're going to do the project. Means which formula you use, you should choose. But what kind of a output I want, I will tell you. And I will also ask you among 6 people, at least 2 people are going to do a storytelling. Like I behave like your client, and you are supposed to say what is the trend is going up, down. So what is basically happen in the project. That is what you guys have to discuss and tell you. You are supposed to make some PPT also for that, and you are supposed to do a storytelling. So that is something you guys will tell it. Not a big problem. That's easy. Yeah. That's just talking about what is happening in the business. So main thing is delivering the output is a difficult part. After getting delivered, who can also go and tell the storytelling? It's gonna be easy. Okay. Yeah. What else? Yes. Yes, guys. Are we good for the day? So let me take you tomorrow's agenda. I'll just go and give you a day to agenda here. So day one is done. Tomorrow we'll take a recap of it. So day two agenda. Tomorrow I'm going to discuss about Power BI components. Most important thing, and we are going to connect that Power BI components with the steps of the data analysis today. And Power BI uh, user interface. User interface. Then your Power BI practicals. Okay, this is what we are going to do. So, what topic we are going to do tomorrow is we are going to prepare a quick dashboard within 5 to 10 minutes. Within Power BI itself, there is something called AI. So, using that, we are going to do a practicals tomorrow. Okay, so that's about our day two. Tomorrow you're going to see practicals and you're getting a lot of time. In that time, you can prepare any doubts are there. You go and discuss on this Q&A. Okay. Nikhil, Radhika, Shreya, Kalyani, Hitesh. Clear, guys?
Yeah.
We are good. Let's go and conclude the session. Any doubts you can ask? Tomorrow also you have. After this day two, you can do a decision making and you can join the sessions. Okay, guys?
Yep.
Shreya, Hitesh, Kalyani, Nikhil, and Radhika. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me conclude then, if that is the case.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Kalyani.
Ma'am, I want to ask you that for a non-tech background, for a person who is belong to non-tech background, uh, is it easy to learn about data analyst and do the things? Means it will be easy for him?
Correct. There is
Uh,
a zero prerequisites. No requirements are there. Let you be fresher, non-IT background, even within IT or coming from coding, non-coding, whatever it is.
hmm.
Zero prerequisites. All you have to have is your graduation. That is eligibility for your job role. Any graduation, BCom, BSc, anything is fine. BTech, anything is fine. Zero prerequisites and it's easy to learn as well.
And one more question, ma'am. Uh, as you said that we are going to learn Python, so how much amount of Python coding required?
Python is a tool basically used by data scientists, you all know. So, but nowadays, because of the performance issues, business has started implementing Python also. I mean, it came into from years, it's there, data analysis also. So, we are teaching you Python related to data analysis, like how do you prepare visualization, like using like using Plotlib, all those Seaborn libraries. How do you clean data by using pandas, deal with your numbers using numpys. So everything we are dealing data structures and all, but it is still intermediate level, I can say, up to data analysis, not coding. We are focusing more on a core knowledge into Power BI. Power BI is a tool of this particular.
And ma'am, uh, I wanted to know that what's the difference between this business analyst and data analyst? Means according to the technologies.
Correct. Basically, different companies will keep the roles like that, business analyst. In my company, I'm a system analyst. So people don't know what it is, right? System analyst. So designations, companies will decide. So the actual difference is in data analyst and BA, technical business analyst and data analyst, both are same. They're called by different names, but both are same. But non-technical business analyst is a different person. He is a person who will follow some methodologies like agile and some methodologies is follow, and he bridge the gap between the client and the developer. He'll just take the requirements from the business and he will ask the developer to develop the reports and he will deliver it. He follows some methodologies, he'll follow some sprints and all. But a technical business analyst is equal to a data analyst. He himself go and understand the data and deliver output. He also take requirements from the client, he will also do the output. So that's where he's getting paid very well than your non-technical person. So technical business analyst should have very good communication plus this tools knowledge, and that's really good enough. Yeah. I'm a technical business analyst in my organization right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
I heard about the software, or I think it's a tool that Tableau something or that.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, do we have to learn about it?
Not actually required because Tableau and Power BI both are business intelligence tools. Okay. So in the market, first BI tool is Tableau. Okay. After looking at Tableau only, Microsoft has introduced this Power BI. But the problem, it's not a problem. The thing what happened in the market is Tableau license is very much costly when you compare to your Power BI. And Tableau belongs to a company called Salesforce right now. Before it's Tableau company only. Right now it belongs to Salesforce company. Power BI belongs to Microsoft company. What does a Microsoft did? He has provided Power BI for very low price. So that's where what happening, whatever the output a business is in need, it can be done by your Power BI, it can be done by Tableau also. So now just imagine you're a business owner in some organization. So you have some work to do and you're getting done by Power BI and also Tableau. But Power BI license is cheaper. So you can hire many employees for this Power BI. What you will choose? You'll choose Power BI only. So that's where the demand for Power BI has been raised from many years. So now I can say Tableau is almost outdated. Yes. The people who cannot migrate very I don't say bad, but very big data, they cannot migrate, they are not migrating. But most of the companies have did migrations. Even my company did a migration. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Kalyani. So, guys, don't worry. Guys have tomorrow also time. You can note down your points, and tomorrow also you can go ahead and ask. Tomorrow, 15 minutes by 9:50, our session will get over. After from 9:15 to 9:30, you can still ask your doubts. Yeah.
I have one of the doubt as well. I heard means I learned about this the Tableau we can able to load the multiple size of the data means there is the not any limitations like that. But Power BI there is the I think we can load only 1 GB or like that the data. So how this? So which is the proof for this?
No, it's not a right thing. You can load unlimited data in Power BI as well, but it depends. Uh,
Means
so
not any limitations so on for the 1 GB only like.
maximum 1 GB, correct. So you can go for different license, Power BI license are there where you can increase the GB size. For example, if you go with premium per capacity. There is something called premium per capacity. Different things are there where you can go up to 10 GB, even 400 GB. Per capacity can go up to 400 GB. If it is only PPU, you can go up to 10 GB. So it depends upon requirement. So that's what I'm saying. In Power BI, there are three different types of license, paid license. First one is free, another one is pro, another one is premium, and another one is per capacity. So that is a topic where, based on requirement, the organizations will go and purchase it. So based on that, you can load maximum data more than 1 GB also.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
Of
you, ma'am.
course, performance issues will be there when compared to Tableau, but try to understand you are getting something for lower price. You go for it. Little bit compromise, you can do it. So that's what happening in the market right now. No one is ready to keep lot of expenses. Less expenses, good income. This is what a business strategies will be, right? So you also in that particular place, you do same thing, right? So that's what happening right now. What else, guys?
Ma'am, can we keep the sequence like Python, Power BI? Like, can we check with the team?
You don't have to check with the team, you can check with me.
Okay,
We
okay.
start with Excel. Okay, basically, morning batch 8:30 will start with Excel. After that, which module you want, let me know. I'll go and do it for you. Don't worry.
Sure.
Anything else, guys? Kalyani, Radhika, Shreya, Nikhil, Hitesh. Are we good, guys? If we are good, let's conclude for the day then. How can I join tomorrow meeting? Same link, Radhika. It's the same link. Okay, let me conclude now. So, as I said, data analysis is a high demand skill. Okay, with multiple career opportunities, we have already seen into it. And yes, guys, our course is very well structured with real world applications and with our expert guidance and job assistance. You guys are really on a very right track to become a data professional. I see you guys join, quality of work would be taken care by me. Okay, that's all from my side, and thank you. If you have anything else, let me know, or else tomorrow we'll connect same timing 8:30 with same invitation link. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Kalyani.
um, I know once, how much salary we can expect as a fresher?
No problem. As a fresher, you can expect up to, for entire data analysis, you can accept up to 5 to 7 lakhs, between 5 to 7 lakhs. So, the salary grid tomorrow I'll show you. For MIS analyst, how much you get. For Power BI developer, how much you get. SQL developer. So, for data analyst, it's between 5 to 7 lakhs fresher. Because you are learning this many modules, you deserve it. Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but it's also depends on company, right? Means mid scale
Exactly,
or low scale.
exactly. It or not only on company, on project budget, like which organization last on CTC. So these things tomorrow I'll explain.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Salary grid, I have a figure with me already. I'll show that tomorrow and I'll explain with you. Okay, that is also part of a demo you can take. And any more doubts, you guys can ask even tomorrow also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thanks, Kalyani. What about others? Anything else? If that is the case, can I wind up for the day, everyone? Can I? Yes, can I get a bye from your side? Hitesh, Kalyani, Nikhil, Radhika, Shreya. Are we good?
Good for today.
Yeah. Good today. Kalyani also saying yes, ma'am. Only two people said yes. Nikhil also said yes. Okay, maximum people said yes. Okay, then that's a good thing, guys. Have a very nice day. Tomorrow also you join, then decide, and from day after tomorrow we are continuing with our sessions. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.